The wedding was a joyous occasion with music, dancing, and feasting that lasted 3 days. Obinna held Nkem's hand like she was the most precious thing in the world. He whispered promises in her ear of love, of children, of a house filled with laughter. But in the midst of celebration, whispers of doubt followed them. Women clutched their children closer when Obinna walked by. Elders shook their heads and even Mama Ejima barely smiled. "Be careful, my daughter," she told Nkem the night before she left for Obinna's house. "Love is sweet, but faith is bitter." For the first year, their marriage was everything Nkem dreamed of. Obinna worked hard in the fields, their home was filled with warmth, and soon Nkem was with child. But just as Mama Ejima warned, misfortune arrived like an unexpected storm. First, Obinna's crops failed, once, then twice. The land that had once been fertile gave nothing but dust. Then one evening, news arrived that his younger brother had been killed in a market dispute. Obinna began to change. He stopped smiling as often, his voice grew harsher, and then one day he came home with a wound on his forehead. "I was accused of stealing yams," he muttered, avoiding her guest. "Did you?" she asked, reaching to touch his face. He flinched away. "Do you think I would?" Gabe did not know how to answer. Was it possible that a man she had defended, loved, and married against her mother's warning was now becoming the very thing the village feared? As months passed, Obinna's luck worsened. She became restless, then resentful. He began drinking palm wine more than he should, and when he drank, his words turned cruel. One night, in the middle of an argument, his hand struck her cheek. Nkem's heart pounded in her chest. She searched his eyes for regret. "Mama warned me," she whispered, stepping away. His face twisted with pain, but he said nothing. That night, Nkem packed a small bundle and, under the cover of darkness, began the long walk back to her mother's house. When she arrived, Mama Ejima was waiting as if she had always known this day would come. "You are home," her mother said softly. Tears welled in Nkem's eyes. "Mama, you were right." Mama Ejima pulled her close. "A mother sees what her daughter cannot, but you had to see for yourself." Days turned into weeks, then months. Nkem healed, but the wound inside her remained. She learned that Obinna had left the village, wandering from town to town trying to outrun his fate. One evening, as Nkem helped her mother peel cassava again, she asked, "Mama, do you think love is always a mistake?" Her mother smiled sadly. "No, my daughter. Love is never the mistake. Ignoring the truth is." Nkem nodded, feeling the weight of her mother's words settling in her heart. She had loved and she had learned. Now she would never ignore the wisdom in another's warning.